Bridge replaced the suspended Gary Speed in midfield for Wales, and Charlton's John Robinson came in at wing-back. The scorer of their winner in Denmark, Craig Bellamy, was back on the bench. Commentary here from John Champion.
Hughes driving Wales forward. Robinson, and Robinson's cross. Hughes again. Robinson, and here's Pembridge. Good save by Saksonkiewicz. Pembridge struck it well, and the Belarusian keeper got down very adroitly to his right. Robinson. Pembridge. Lovely sleight of foot to gain some space. Saunders steps over it. Here's Robinson! John Robinson scores for Wales after a most incisive piece of play. There may be a slight question mark over the positioning of the goalkeeper and his failure to stand up, but the power of the shot was enough to beat him anyway. Barnard. Saunders. Belkiewicz. Baranov has made good ground. Gerashchenko. And here's Gurenko! Wales have been hit by the sucker punch. Beaten by a goal on the counter-attack, which is always the way that Belarus threaten. Wales have been well warned, but the Belarusian captain, Sergei Gurenko, has drawn them level with a goal that Wales really and critically should have defended rather better. Saunders. Hughes. Oh, and here's Kit Symons. Headed from Ostrovsky. Pembridge. Crosses a little deeper, but that seemed to be a clear handball by Lavrik. And Wales turned towards the linesman, but he's waved them away, and Belarus on the break are a threat with Makovsky. Johnson making the tackle. And Savage bringing the ball clear, but there are plenty of boos around Ninian Park. Wales, for the time being, commendably, are concentrating on the game and not what might have been. Hughes. Saunders. Blake waiting in the middle. This is Jakimovic. Savage. To Coleman. It's a moment of ill fortune for Wales, because quite clearly Lavrik's hand made contact with the ball. Pembridge. Well, the shot from Mark Pembridge didn't really cause too many concerns for the Belarus goalkeeper, but prior to that there seemed to be the clearest of handballs inside the penalty area by Lavrik. He wasn't looking at the ball, but his hand did make contact in a rather clumsy moment. Belkiewicz. Makovsky. There's Baranov on this near flank. And Baranov has timed his run, but not in a way which was likely to beat Barnard. Lavrik. Gurenko. Wales have regrouped in the centre. Kackiewicz. Belkiewicz, round Coleman and Pembridge, and still going, and round the keeper, and it's 2-1 to Belarus. And Valentin Belkiewicz has taken on half the Welsh defence beaten a lot of them, and Belarus have come from behind to take the lead. Regarded generally as about the most talented player that Belarus have produced in their relatively short international history. And he has just shown the Welsh precisely why. And after the euphoria of Copenhagen comes the depression of going behind to lowly Belarus in Cardiff, all in the space of 4 days. Jakimovic under pressure from Blake. It's a Welsh corner. Jakimovic felt he should have had a free kick. Craig Bellamy was the man who rescued Wales in Denmark, and he may well be thrown on soon. Again, the big men are up from the back, notably Coleman and Simons. Taken by Barnard. There's Blake with the downward header off the face of the bar and into the net by Chris Coleman. The Belarusian advantage did not last long. Wales have pulled themselves back. And the big central defender, Chris Coleman, profited after ill fortune had struck Nathan Blake. A good header, but it hit the face of the bar, and the loose ball just asked to be tucked away. They always say head down. Blake didn't receive perhaps the reward he deserved, and Coleman takes the plaudits. Belkiewicz. Oh, and the referee has decided that that was a dive and has booked Kackiewicz. There was a moment though when the Maltese official blew his whistle that the thought was he was going to point to the spot. Here's Robinson. Now Savage. Kackiewicz, the player who was booked. Makowski, and Wales need to keep their concentration. There's so much going on in this game at the moment. Gurenko, Makowski, kicked away by Coleman. But the Maltese official, Lauren Samut, decided it wasn't a penalty, it was merely a dive. Barnard. Header by Ostrovsky. Pembridge. Hughes, almost became a pass. Savage, clever header. Barnard. Blake, the second time that he's hit the bar this evening. The first time it bounced down off the crossbar for Coleman to score. This time he gets no reward at all. But he is causing Belarus endless problems. Gerasimets. Now Hughes. Saunders has peeled away. It's a well-delivered pass. Here's Saunders. That hit Ostrovsky, and it's a Welsh corner. The agonies of management. 7 minutes to go in a game Wales desperately need to win, even at this early stage in the group. Now these have been quite fruitful, these corners, taken by Barnard. Blake was balked, and it's gone in! Coleman is taking the plaudits, and look at the reaction on the bench. A sloppy goal to concede, but if you're Welsh, who cares? And even if you're English, you're allowed to be pleased if you're the Welsh coach. Chris Coleman with his second goal. And Wales, who trailed 2-1, are 3-2 up with a matter of minutes to go. Simons got the header across, and it was the merest touch from the forelock of Coleman. If you were Simons, you'd have a case in saying that Coleman didn't touch it at all. Staniel. 3 minutes to be added on in terms of stoppage time, and this is Romaschenko, and he's won a free kick. And Romaschenko, who's only just come on, is looking a prime candidate to hit this. Jockeying for position in the wall, and it is Romaschenko! Great save by Paul Jones. It came right over the top of the wall, and he reacted supremely well. There is the whistle, and Wales have won. After trailing 2-1, they've come through in another display full of character. And whilst Coleman claimed the winning goal, it was the kit man, Kit Simons, who really got the telling header. The Welsh hordes at Ninian Park celebrate back-to-back qualifying victories, and one of the quieter members of the Welsh team, Kit Simons, takes the bulk of the acclaim for his decisive intervention in the dying minutes.